Now it's time for the weekly Garbage Day.
Garbage Day!
This week's Garbage Day is Collide, by director Aaron Creevy. Main actress is Felicia Day. Who's the main actor again?
Felicia Day? You mean Felicity Jones?
Felicity Jones. Sorry, I don't know why I said Felicia Day.
I don't remember, but Ben Kingsley is in this.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let's just... It's weird because...
There's a good cast there.
There's a good cast. You got Felicity Jones, Nicholas Hoult, Anthony Hopkins, Ben Kingsley. I just don't man, it's crazy.
It's a stupid action film.
That's one thing. I think it's really harshly criticized for a film that's really not that bad. It's fine. It's a stupid action film.
It's not good.
No, but it's not
relatively well shot, actually.
Yeah, it's really well shot. There's the sequences, the action sequences are actually really entertaining. The chase scenes are really entertaining.
I like the German farmer. He was my favorite character. He gets shot.
Guy with the shotgun.
He gets shot.
I got respect for that man. He
sees he's in over his head. He comes in with a shotgun. Starts like, you know what? I started shooting deer when I was 12 years old. I'm very fast and I never missed. Get shot.
Yeah, get shot instantly. I'm like, wow.
Dude had some brass on him.
Now, I'm not sure this is true, but I was told this movie was supposed to originally be released in 2013, 2014. That was the original release, and then for some reason it got held back
by a long time.
Yeah. And if that's the case, I'm not gonna lie.
It shows.
It does show. It feels like a film that should have been released a lot earlier, but wasn't. And I think that's movie's biggest problem is that it feels like a movie that should have came out earlier. I think it would have done better if it came out earlier, but it's come out later, and it just doesn't feel like it's aged very well.
No. But hey, we get Felicity Jones in her underwear.
Well, yeah.
Before she has a seizure.
Preface it with before she almost dies. It's hard to say much about this film. Is it good? No, but it's... But I like
if you want to waste your afternoon, put it on.
I like what you said after the film. You means it's a lot like junk food. It's not very good for you, but you kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, because the action sequences, I'm like, okay. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just... I did have a complaint about Ben Kingsley, though. He was pretty much his Mandarin character from Iron Man 3, but drawn out for a very long time.
And he was actually evil.
And he did kind of start to get a little bit annoying near the end.
Dude, he had an obsession with gold.
There was
everything.
There was a 30-minute bit, or they were winding down to the finale of the film. It took him 30 minutes to reach the end.
Yeah,
it stretched on longer than it needed.
It's weird because it's a little bit poorly edited. There is a moment at the end of the film that they could have added to the beginning of the film, and it would have made it a little bit better. There's this whole thing with the store scene. I feel like if you would have edited the film a little differently, you could have put that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, when you're doing a movie when you start a movie and then you flash back to show how everything got to where it is, when you get to that point, you should be at the third act, or into the third act at that point, well into the third act. That way you can end the third act, and the third act should be quick. You should feel okay, I've now caught up. I now get to see the scene again with all the sequences again. I get to have the emotional impact that it would have, and I get to see the ending. The problem is that bit with the store lasts way too long. The convenience store with the gas station lasts too long, and if they would have put that in the beginning of the film, and that's if it would have ended with the guy getting shot, right? And then would have gone back to the beginning there. I think that would have been better. And then started back where the guy gets shot, and then you get to see him trying to figure out what to do, and then they all get shot. That would have been better. It would have been great. Would have made the movie better a little. It still wouldn't have made it necessarily good, but it would have made it better.
It'd be kind of like if instead of in Megamind, they started out with him falling to his doom.
Yeah.
They started out at the scene where Tina Fey tells him to get lost in the rain. And then continued from the beginning.
And you get to that point, you're just like, oh my god, there's so much more into this. Okay.
Yeah.
It's sort of like...
That, and it would have been, helpful if they had developed the characters in this movie.
It's sort of like,
They're just kind of cardboard cutouts.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
it's a film that it's acted really well, and like it's really over the top. Except for Ben Kingsley, who's like way to the left here. Also, the main villain, who was played by me a second, I got his name right here. The main villain, who's played by Anthony Hopkins. He was
good.
also super over the top. But like
They were chewing the scenery hardcore.
Yeah, he was.
But I'm like, you know what? I appreciate
this. This is good scenery.
Yeah,
it's good. You should.
I appreciate this.
All on you, man. This is really good scenery. I'm all for it. To understand how much, I just want to put this out. This film cost $29 million to make. You know how much it's made thus far?
12.
1 million.
Wow.
1 million.
No. See, okay, so
it's 512,820.
Is that domestic or combining international? Oh God.
I know.
See, I didn't know about this movie until we went to go see Lego Batman.
I think that is just U.S. Let's see if it tells us everything.
You probably have to go to like Box Office Mojo.
Oh no, here it is. Worldwide, it's 2,531,000.
Moving up in the world.
It's 1 million more. Oh my God, they waste so much money on this movie. Who studio made this?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
I don't know, but God, I feel bad. That sucks.
No, see, I found out about this film when we went to go see Lego Batman. There was a poster for it. I'm like, oh, that just looked like a cliche action drama film.
It looks like an early 2000s action film, and it kind of feels like it.
And then Christian found out about it, and then it turned out to be the movie that we had to see.
Yeah. He's always it's funny when Mario's like looking at films because like he'll see a really bad movie, he's like, that looks terrible, and look at me and it's like, don't tell me I have to see this, and I'm like, I don't know, dude, it's not my choice, it's critics' choice. Oh man,
there's not much to say about it.
Yeah,
we can't hate it, we can't love it.
This is what I'll tell you to do. It's gonna be on TNT eventually. It's a film that's definitely made for TNT.
Oh, it's made for TNT.
That's what you do. Listen to Papa Bean right now. Papa Bean's gonna lay down some like.
He's gonna learn you a thing.
You're gonna be sitting at home one day, bored, flipping through the TV. If you still have cable, like why would you have cable though? Yeah. Like seriously, you don't need cable. Just pay for the streaming. Find a really good internet service that just gives you internet for a fair price. Then get some streaming. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. But here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go and you're gonna find like you're gonna find like you're flipping through the cable and it's like, oh hey, TNT. Oh look, maybe I listened to that one podcast that's now in a fiery. So now the fiery turd is now like everywhere and it's just kind of like, not doing anything anymore because they died. It's like about 3 months later. No, I'm kidding. It's like a year later. The fiery turd's gone away. Maybe you remember us. Maybe it stuck with you. Maybe it's like the worst episode and you're like, God, it was terrible. The worst podcast I've ever heard. And you're like, I'm really talking about this movie. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you to do. That's what you're going to do. You're going to see Collide. And you're like, oh, well, I mean, they talked about it. No, it was fine. You're going to sit there, nothing's going to be on. Nothing good's going to be on. You're sitting there and you see Collide and you're like, I guess I'll watch it. And you'll sit there and you'll watch Collide. You'll be on your phone texting or you'll be like playing your Vita 2 or your 3DS 20 or whatever the new consoles is.
your Swatch.
In 6 months in the future with your flying car and your future people.
Nintendo Swatch.
So you're gonna sit there with your future gadgets. It's gonna be on the background. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna sit there, you're gonna play games or on your phone with your Apple Nintendo Vita Swatch, whatever it is, and you're gonna enjoy it. You wanna know why you're gonna enjoy it? Because you're not expected to pay super close attention. It's fun action, and that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Sorry.
Really drawn out, wasn't it? I really milked this one.
You kind of did.
I milked the hell out of this joke. Oh, man. You got something to say, Mario? Huh? Do you?
It's a dumb film.
Yeah, it's dumb.
If you want to watch it, go ahead. You're not going to be offended by anything in it.
You might even have a good time.
Yeah.
The moments in the film where it wasn't taking itself serious and was just doing stuff, I really enjoyed. And I just
the action was well shot.
I just stopped. I didn't pay attention to the. I just enjoyed it. I just let it happen. I let it flow through me. It was a good time. Another week, another episode of Collectors Coalition, a Magnesium Studios production.
Prolonged exposure to this podcast may cause the following side effects:
visiting our website at collectorscoalition.com,
listening to us on SoundCloud, PodOmatic, and iTunes,
subscribing to our YouTube channel,
following us on Twitter at Collect Coalition,
following us on Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook at Collectors Coalition,
bouts of extreme depression,
uncurable explosive diarrhea,
not being able to grow up past the mental maturity of a 3-year-old,
But in all seriousness, thank you for listening, and we love you all.
And remember, stay nerdy, my friends.